Hey, sweetie. You're up late. Couldn't sleep? Sorry I'm back later than I said I'd be. The, the boys at the bowling alley wanted a few extra rounds tonight, and I guess I lost track of time. Sorry if I woke you. Uh, how was your night? What, this? Oh, it's just a coat Mike gave me. It had started raining for a minute or two back there. Heavy downpour, and you know how fussy I am when it comes to getting wet, and. Huh? Where? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not blood. That's just rainwater, like I said. Okay, fine, it is blood. I just got into a bit of a scrap at the bowling alley, but I didn't want you worrying. There's no need to. Hey, 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 what are you doing? Stop! Hey, I didn't say you could. Hey, stop. This is Mike's coat. You're good. Rip it. See what you just did? You wouldn't believe me if I said I was going to a fancy dress party, would you? Probably not, since I would have brought you along, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm a superhero. I was trying to hide the costume since I wasn't really planning on you finding out like this. Or at all, really. Well, no, I was going to tell you eventually. I just couldn't figure out the best way to do it. Coming home covered in blood probably wasn't it. No, no, I'm okay. I know I probably don't look it, bleeding as I am, but trust me, I'm a lot tougher than I look, and I'm no slouch when it comes to fighting either. It's just, usually I'm a lot better at not getting hit. Yeah, that's right. Feral. You like it? That's what I called myself. Thought it sounded cool. I'm surprised you've heard of me. I don't usually make it onto the headlines too often. The stuff I deal with usually isn't high profile enough, just muggers, serial killers, and stuff like that. Not tonight, though. Tonight was very high profile. Not for too long, since just after we moved in together. I wasn't keeping track, but I've been doing it a couple months, I think. Look, sweetie, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Not like I have much choice, really. But before I do, could we sit down? My feet are killing me. That's better. Could you do me a favor and grab the medkit? It's under the sink. Don't worry, it's just the bandages I'll be needing. Really got myself into it this time. That was quick. Here, sweetie, let me have it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You deserve to. You're taking this a lot better than I was expecting, honestly. Wait, really? Actually, that does make sense. You suspecting me. I haven't exactly been subtle about my comings and goings, have I? Just been giving you half hearted excuses that don't really hold up. And, well, I suppose that there being a change about me makes sense too, doesn't it? Especially given how I was before all this. Alright, where to begin? Yeah, might as well start it tonight and get that out of the way. It's pretty cut and dry, really. I was patrolling. I sneak it in whenever I can, but I always patrol on Fridays. I know I always tell you I'm hanging out with the boys, but the fact of the matter is, the boys are usually hardened criminals, and hanging out is actually me punching the daylights out of them. I've got superpowers. Nothing too exciting, just enhanced reflexes, agility, healing, etc. Nothing major. With the proper care and attention, these cuts and bruises will be gone by tomorrow. Though, like I said, I've got a lot more of them tonight than usual. I tend to stick to street level stuff mainly. It's what I'm comfortable with, and I figure saving the world is for heroes that are a bit more powerful than me. I've been pressuring this gang in the area lately, hitting them hard. They're called the Rojos. They're new, but they've got their hands in a bit of everything. Drugs, trafficking, etc. You name it, they're probably involved in it. They've been taking a lot of territory since the last gang war ended. Anyway, I interrogated one of their lieutenants earlier tonight. You should have seen this guy. Terrified. I've been building quite a rep for myself. He told me about this warehouse the gang was meeting, and I headed over there expecting nothing I couldn't handle. Rookie mistake. It was a trap. I'll know for next time, but by rights there shouldn't have been one. The next time, I mean. I barely made it out of there alive. The gang, they'd hired themselves a supervillain to take me out. He had actual superpowers, too. Called himself Blaster. He could shoot these energy beams from his hand. Caught me off guard, as you can probably tell. Real quick, could you tie off this bandage for me? I can't quite... Thank you. You're better at this than I am. So, Blaster opened fire as soon as I entered the place, and after I got over my initial surprise, I sprang back into action. I've never fought a supervillain before, you see. I was really out of my element. I tried to get in close, but it wasn't working. Bastard zapped me right across the arm. It still stings. I hope his blasts weren't irradiated or something. That'd be a nasty surprise. Actually, could you get me an ice pack for... You already got it. Thanks. Ooh, that's better. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. Realizing my usual MO wasn't working, I put my agility to work and went on the defensive. I jumped around, dodging his attacks and hoping he'd run out of power. Instead, I got lucky. The dumb idiot destroyed a chunk of the warehouse ceiling and it fell right on top of him. He's still alive, don't worry. I dragged him out of there. Guy probably won't be walking anytime soon, though. Anyway, I was a little beat up after that. Wasn't up to jumping across rooftops, so I bought a coat off a homeless guy to cover up my costume and came here. Normally, I'd have gotten changed into the clothes in my bowling bag. I'd store it in the alley outside the building. But I thought I could get changed here, take my time, and... yeah, can't put one past you. I'm sorry for keeping this superhero thing a secret from you. It's just... I don't know. It's something I have to do. These powers of mine, I was born with them. My dad, he was a scientist, tested on me in my mother's womb trying to create the perfect human or something. And I've always felt because of that like there was something more for me, you know? No, my dad never pressured me into anything, but there's a reason I haven't introduced you to him. My mom made sure I had a happy, normal life, but I know I'm so much more capable than just working a 9 to 5 and watching the clock slowly tick and not doing anything worth anything. That's what I've been doing most of my life, it feels, and I just wanted to change. These gifts I have, using them keeps people safe and it makes me happy. For the first time in my life, I feel complete when I'm out there doing my thing, like I'm doing what I was meant to do. You mentioned you notice a change in me. It's a good one, and it's because of this. There's just a bit more life to me now than there was before. The cloud over my head is finally gone. But if you want me to stop, I'll understand. It's a dangerous life, after all. Not just for me, but for you as well. I mean, we've all heard the stories. Superheroes winding up dead, girlfriends being thrown off bridges or fridged, for lack of a less gruesome term. And I've only been doing this for a couple of months, and already I've got dumbasses named Blaster coming for my head. God only knows what it'll be like down the line. But I want you to know, if you let me continue, and this will be the case even if you don't, but if you let me continue, I will do everything in my power to keep you safe and protect you, as well as the family I hope we'll have together someday. I'll always love you. You know that'll be the case no matter what you say. But it's up to you, hon. What's it gonna be?